Welcome to our video on ICS volunteers in Cheung, Korea. We consist of both British and Khmer volunteers, with our 2 team leaders and a project officer. Here's what we want to show you.
Cheung Kreav is a remote community in which the main sources of income for those that reside there are agriculture and basket weaving. This program provided the volunteers with an incredible opportunity to live and work with those from different cultures. We would live in a host home within the community. This allowed the volunteers to truly immerse themselves in this way of life in the remote region.
Each host home was different from the other, but the lifestyle at the host home was similar. We used a bucket shower, we ate Khmer meals, and we shared a room with our counterparts.
Every village is different, but here in Cheung Kreav, it feels like we are living in a forest. The house home and office are only a bicycle ride all way, so it's convenient for work and we can visit, see order easy.
The host homes always provide us with breakfast and dinner. The meals would always consist of rice with meat and vegetable dishes. Some of us regularly cooked for our host homes as well, and I always appreciated their help. Within a rural community, local shops that sold snacks and drinks. For lunch, we were regulars at one particular place which sold noodles, and the owner always remembered our preferences.
Our project title was Youth for Employability. We had 3 sub-teams within our group: employment, volunteering and entrepreneurship. Working together, we aimed to help local youths obtain sustainable livelihoods. Each sub-team varied, but our routines usually involved planning the sessions, preparing the materials and refreshments, delivering the sessions, and then completing reports.
As the employment team, our main focus has been on empowering youth by helping them find and attend to sustainable employment. We have done this by delivering different types of sessions from CV writing and how to find employment opportunity to the importance of education.
Despite the initial challenges of finding suitable stakeholders, we have managed to work closely with UIFC, schools, CLC and SpotReach throughout the placement, enabling us to work with youths within the province.
One of our biggest achievements would probably be the event we ran at one of the local high schools. The event looked to raise awareness for the students to gain a better understanding of the further educational service within the province. This was which we consider important due to the difference in wages between high-skill and low-skill jobs. The event was a success, which was indicated by the engagement from students and the positive feedback we received.
The volunteering team has been responsible for engagement and skills development with local youths, volunteering to help them obtain sustainable livelihoods. We were working directly with the student councils of 4 schools, meeting each week to deliver training sessions on leadership, roles and responsibilities, as well as how to plan and run meetings. All of these sessions address the problems and struggles raised by the student council through our needs assessments to make it far more successful.
Despite our challenge with the lack of availability of students due to exams, we have taken active steps toward the establishment of school clubs in all 4 schools, in particular with the Reading Club and Art Club in Srayback and Prey Khmer Primary School. During our Reading Day campaigns at these schools, we provided over 100 storybooks and science books in both Khmer and English to support the clubs and libraries. At the same time, it was great to see the Student Council leading the creative writing and reading activities with our support. A reading competition was initiated to run until the next cycle, when the student who has read the most books would be awarded.
Our team have to encourage proactive behavior so that when the cycle ends, the students continue to build their capacity as an individual. As a school and community, we hope that all the students continue to learn great things, to continue to run club, hold meeting, and keep the students returning week after week.
The Entrepreneurship team led CLC and Spock Reach to provide entrepreneurship training to both dropout students and youths in education. CLC is a community learning centre, while Spock Reach is an educational-based youth club. They offer support in English, Maths, Khmer and Science. We also worked with a disability organisation to provide seabed training to the elderly members of the community. We also found lots of people in the community had very little understanding of how to run a business. We received positive feedback from attendees. They now have a skill which they didn't have before.
Aside from the projects we have been working on regarding livelihoods, we have also delivered 2 community action days. One was to raise awareness of the environmental and health implications of banning plastic, and the other was to educate locals on road safety. We have developed a positive relationship with the local community. They are incredibly kind and generous people who have welcomed us into their village, making it easy to feel at home here.
We may work hard, but we have also been enjoying exploring the province and spending quality time with each other.
As a team, we recognise that development is a slow process. Although we understand that it is the small changes that will eventually come together to make a big change, we believe we've achieved a lot by working with youths to improve their employability, increase volunteering and improve entrepreneurship skills. Because we are only the second cycle in our community, we have focused a lot of our time on building foundations for future cycles,
giving them the best opportunity possible to be successful.